Namaste, yogis. Welcome to your Monday mini practice. I'm Carter, and today's practice is about creating that mobility in the morning. Let's get to our mat. All right, yogis, let's start at the front of our mat. Spread your feet about hips distance apart. Bend the knees a little bit. Take your forearms and rest them just above the knees. And then you're going to drop your belly a little bit. Scoop your tailbone up, lift your chin, lift your chest, and then you're just going to sway a little bit from side to side. And while we do this, we're going to bend and straighten the knees. And then as if we're moving in cat-cow, inhale, scoop that tailbone up more, lift the chin and chest. And on the exhalation, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, maybe straighten the knees a little bit. And then do that again. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the hands down to the floor. You can bend your knees a little bit to get down there. Sway your hips, bend and straighten the knees, get a sense of the hamstrings. Tuck your chin a little bit. So I often like to start my morning with a little inversion here, so the head below the heart, and start to wake up the back body. That's the hamstrings, it's the glutes, it's lower sacrum. A moment to breathe. And this is the stuff I like to do in the morning to get my body ready. And then slowly start to walk your hands up your legs. None of this stuff is really fast. None of it's really intense either. Start to walk your feet a little bit closer, arms reach up. Right hand grabs left wrist and exhale, side bend to the right. You can move that head a little right and left to soften through the neck. You can bring the weight to the heels to bring the awareness to the calves. And you can even take this left arm, you can draw it back and forward as you play a little bit with that side body. Inhale back to center, switch hands, left hand grabs right wrist, exhale, side bend. And a little bit of movement. Morning practice is always so nice. The mind is malleable. The body is awakened with sensation, which is connection, communication, so we can create the foundation for the rest of our day. Inhale back to center, arms reach up, elbows bend, hands and elbows draw back. Swivel the palms down slowly. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Once you get there, elbows up and down a little. Swivel the palms up. Squeeze shoulder blades, hands together, back behind you. And then hands and elbows out in front of you. Squeeze them, elbows up and down. Inhale, open them up again. Let's swivel those palms down again. Let's interlace our fingers behind our back. Squeeze the shoulder blades and elbows towards one another. You can draw the knuckles towards the floor, or maybe they come off the lower back. And then let's move the head a little bit. So let's draw the right ear towards the right shoulder. When you do this, focus on the top of your left ear and lift that up towards the ceiling. So the left side of the neck is long rather than the right side of the neck crunching in. All right? Keep that extension, roll the chin all the way to the chest. Little rock from side to side. And let's do the other side. So roll the left ear towards the left shoulder, lifting the right ear up, allowing the right shoulder to be heavy. And then roll your head back, lift your chin up, wag your jaw. Squeeze the shoulder blades together a little bit more. And then draw your chin towards your chest. Bend the knees a little bit. Bring your belly button towards the thighs. Bring your forehead towards the knees. Arms can drift a little off the lower back if you're feeling like you need that sensation. And you can let those arms drift a little right, a little left. Release your hands. Let them dangle. Give them a shake. Inhale, come up halfway. Flatten your back. Lift your chin, lift your chest. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, and walk yourself back to the top of a push-up, but lower your knees down for supported plank, and then nice and slowly lower all the way to the floor. We're going to do 3 variations of Cobra and Up Dog. So first one, hands underneath shoulders, squeeze the legs together, press through your feet, hips and hands, and just lift your chin and chest up just a little bit. You'll start to feel a little bit of heat within the lower back, and then lower down. And then we're going to separate your hands a little bit wider so they're outside of the mat. Come onto your fingertips, press down, lift chin, lift chest, maybe a little bit higher so you start to feel a little bit more in the lower back. Exhale, lower down. Hands back underneath shoulders. We're going to come into Up Dog. So we're going to lift our entire body off the ground. Just the tops of the feet and hands are touching. Hips are drawn towards the floor. Lifting the chin, lifting the chest. And then drop the knees down. Come into table pose. Let's give ourselves a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, belly drops. Lift the heart, chin, and chest. Let's stay here for a moment. We're going to push the left hip out and then the right hip out. You can do that same thing with the ribs. You can do the same thing with the head. Move it out as you wag. And then let's come into cat pose. So tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. And then stay here and wag again. The tailbone, the side body, the head. Inhale, let's do it again. Inhale, belly drops, lift the heart, chin, and chest. We're just going to go a little bit faster. Exhale, rounding and squeezing. Cat pose. Let's do it again. Inhale. And exhale. Again, we're just slowly waking up the body. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And then neutral spine, big toes come together, knees fan out wide, hips towards heels, child's pose, extend your arms, soften. This is something that you can do every single morning. It's a nice way to check in with the entire body, as well as the energetic body, maybe the emotional body, maybe the spiritual body. Big inhale, slow exhales. Come on up to table. Cross at your ankles. Roll over your feet. Bring the soles of your feet together. And scoot your hips towards your heels. Grab the feet, ankles, or shins, and a little massage. Since our feet are going to support us all day, we might as well give them a little loving kindness now. And then hinge at the waist. Come forward a little bit. Let the knees soften, or you can press them towards the floor, depending on the sensation you need this morning. I say this is a morning practice, but it's just a good 10-minute practice throughout your day as well. So you don't necessarily need it in the morning, but it's what I do in the morning. So it's not like if you do this at noon, like everything will go awry. You can leave in the comment section if you did it at noon and how did it work. Come on up, hands on the outsides of the knees, lift the knees up. Bring the feet to the floor, take the hands behind you. You're going to drop those knees a little to the left and twist to the right. And then switch that, knees to the right, twist to the left. Let's do that a couple more times. Side to side. And then lower all the way to your back. Keep your knees bent. Take your right shin over your left thigh, a little hip opener here. Let's take the left foot up off the ground, interlace your fingers around that left hamstring, and just draw it in just a bit. And again, we're not trying to fix anything today. We're just trying to get a sense of where we are. Once you get there, a little bit of movement side to side. Nice, then let it go. It's going to switch. We're going to take that left shin on the right thigh, lift the right foot off the ground, interlace the fingers, little squeeze. So in this practice we did hamstrings, we did hips, we did lower back, we got a little bit up through the fronts of the shoulders, the chest. So we got a lot of those, what I would consider problem areas that we hold stress and tension, a way to wake them up a bit. Exhale, release it. Let the left foot come down. Windshield wiper knees side to side. Let's do a little bridge pose. Feet press down, lift the hips up, lift the chin and chest. You could interlace the fingers if you like. So front body opens up. It's a little bit of vulnerability, right? Heart opener. Allowing ourselves to be a little exposed, but in practice, keep in mind it's an intimate practice. So we are practicing vulnerability. We're practicing loving kindness. Exhale, lower the hips down. Windshield wiper knees side to side again. Let's come into a happy baby. Hands reaching between the legs, grab feet, ankles, or shins as they come up over the knees down towards the rib cage. A little bit of movement side to side. Nice, and then draw the knees towards the belly, wrap the arms around the legs, squeeze, rock front to back. 4 or 5 times. Get some momentum and come all the way up to your seat. Left hand to heart, right hand on top. Big inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth. Have a great day. Namaste. Nice work, yogis. If you want to extend this by 20 minutes, click here. If you want to extend it by 30 minutes, click here. Make sure you subscribe by clicking on my photo over here. And if you like this class, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section below. Take care of yourself. Peace.